Hey guys, welcome back to Naughty Threads. In case you're new here on my channel, do subscribe and also hit the bell icon to get all the future updates. Today's video I'm going to share a very different kind of a bridal design where I'm using these kind of glass beads, some metal beads of 3 mm size and crochet hook number 10 and 6 strands of silk thread for the baseline. So this is a very interesting design, so do watch till the end and you know what to do when you try out the design. Share it in our Facebook group, the Crochet Club by Naughty Threads. So now I'm going to start off by fixing the knot here. I am using a contrast color for the baseline. So once I fix the knot, I'm working 2 chains and 1 double crochet right next to it. So this is my first double crochet and then I'm going to add this metal bead. So after the metal bead, I'm going to work 1 more double crochet right next to it. And then I will be adding this glass bead. I'm using a contrast color glass bead. In case you don't want to use these kind of glass beads, you can simply use anything of your choice. So I've locked the glass bead with a chain stitch and then I'm going to repeat this part. So 1 double crochet, add a bead and another double crochet next to it. So this is how the baseline will continue. Since it is a bridal design and we use lot of glass beads when it comes to the blouse, so that is the reason I thought of trying a bridal design for the kuchu as well. With glass beads. So we'll just continue this for the baseline. So once you're done working this step till the end of the pallu, you will just trim this and pull the thread that is on the hook and then we will knot it here. Because the second step I'm again starting from the same side. So when I was working the first step, the right side of the pallu was facing towards me. That's exactly how I'm starting my second step also. So here I will attach my second color, which is green. So I'm going to start from the same point here. Around the first glass bead, I'm going to work chains. So 2, 3 and 4 and 5. So 5 chains around this glass bead like this. So it again depends on the size of the bead that you're using. And then I'm working 1 single crochet after the bead. And for this part, I'm working 3 chains and single crochet before the bead. And around this bead, again 5 chains. So 5 chains and I'm going to fix it here with a single crochet. So in the beginning for the 2 beads, this is what we will do. And for the third bead, I'm going to directly start working my arch. So for the arch, I'm just using this thread that is around the bead. So I'll start working my double crochets directly. So I've worked about 14 double crochets and I think this much is good enough. So once you work the required number of double crochets you want around this bead, I'm going to just fix it using a single crochet here. And then for the next 3 beads, I'll be working 5 chains and a single crochet and 3 chains here and a single crochet. So we'll repeat this thing for 2 more times. So 3, 4 and 5 chains around this bead, 3 chains and single crochet. So this is my first arch, and 1, 2, 3. For the next 3 beads I've worked chain blocks, and here I'm going to do my second arch. So I'll work 14 double crochets like I worked for my first arch. I finished working my second arch and I have fixed it using a single crochet here, and with the next 2 beads I have repeated the exact same thing what I did here. So 5 chains and single crochet, and then 3 chains on these double crochets and a single crochet. Now I have trimmed the green color. I'm going to pull this . So now we will turn the work, like turn the pallu completely, and then we'll do this final step. I'm going to start from this single crochet here. So I'm going to just repeat 3 chains and a single crochet into this single crochet, and then 5 chains, single crochet inside the single crochet, three chains, single crochet inside the previous single, and here in this gap I'm going to work 2 single crochets, 2 single crochets, and then I'm going to start working my double crochets here. On every double crochet I'm going to work 1 double crochet each and then add a bead. So the second line of arch is complete. I've added bead after every double crochet and I have reached this part here. So here I'm going to work 2 single crochets like I did on the other side, and then 1 single crochet inside the single crochet and 3 chains here, single crochet inside the single crochet, and this bead is for the tassel. So I'm going to work 5 chains and single crochet, 3 chains, single inside the single. Before I start my next arch, I'm going to work 2 singles here and start working my double crochets for the second step of arch. So that's how simple it is, and it looks really nice and grand. So after completing the arch, I have continued the same way, and once I reach the end, I have knotted it and trimmed all the extra thread, and then I have also glued it to the end here. And then for the tassels, I have used 120 strands and I have tied it using gold zari. Now, since it is a bridal design, I want it to be a little more grand, so that is the reason I'm using stone chain. You can use stone chain or ball chain, anything of your choice. Stone chain is also available in different colors, so if you want, you can also use colored stone chain or pearl chain. So I've measured it and I have cut 2 pieces. Now I'm going to glue it here on the green part. You can add either on this arch or on the first arch. After adding the stone chain, I'm just adding this kind of a drop here. For this I'm using red crystal along with the same gold bead, and I've taken cotton thread in the same color as the last step. So I'm going to divide the beads into half. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 I'm going to leave this side, and I'm going to start from here. So the right side is facing on top so that my knot goes on the back. Then I will insert one red crystal and a gold bead. Leave the gold bead and then go back into the red crystal. So we'll knot it at the back here by just taking or passing the needle through that stitch and rolling this thread around the needle, so that makes a knot. I'm going to make sure the knot is at the back, and I'll just apply little glue here so that the knot stays there. So here is how the design looks once everything is done. The glue also has neatly dried and there are no stains visible. So for any bridal sari, this is going to look really grand. And in case you don't want to use these glass beads, you can always replace it with crystals or any beads of your choice, either metal beads or acrylic beads, anything depending on your choice and your customer's choice you can use. So this is how it looks. So do let me know in the comment section what you think about this design, and share it in the Facebook group like I already mentioned. If you guys have not subscribed to my vlog channel, do subscribe to Kanika Reddy Vlogs and support me there. Also check out my blog naughtythreads.net, where I'm posting a lot of useful information related to Ari embroidery, crochet and sari kuchu. So spend a few minutes and check out my blog posts. So I guess that's all in today's video. If you like this video, do give us a thumbs up and I shall see you guys soon. Until then, take care.